the Austrian government gave us dirty technology, toxic technology.
We're talking about obsolete technology being palmed off on the Philippines.
The incinerators did not really help in managing our healthcare waste. On the contrary, these waste burners emitted huge amounts of toxic pollutants.
The campaign for cancellation of toxic deaths are gaining ground not only here in the Philippines, but globally.
The campaign is calling for the Austrian government to cancel the loan and for the Philippine government to stand up and repudiate the toxic loan.
The Austrian Medical Waste Incinerator Project is facilitated by the Austrian Embassy for a loan to buy medical technology supposed to help medical waste management of public hospitals in the Philippines. This year, 2009, we are paying 100 million pesos or close to more than $2 million as a payment for the principal and interest. And we will be paying the same up to 2014.
When we got the incinerators, they did not even meet the standards with respect to emissions, that was stated by the vendor.
Nabenta siya sa atin na environmentally friendly daw. Pero lumabas sa WHO and DOH test na instead of being environmentally friendly, napakataas pala ng mga emissions.
They are emitting fumes when they burn that are highly toxic. They are emitting dioxins and furans, well-known carcinogenics, which means deadly toxics.
The technology delivered is already antiquated. Since in Europe, as part of the European Union, Austria has been notified by EU banning the use of incinerators as early as 1994.
And with the passage of the Clean Air Act, they were completely phased out. No? So, this is, we're talking about obsolete technology being palmed off on the Philippines. Well, yes, I mean, $10 million is quite a big sum, and that can be better channeled back into social welfare programs, that can be channeled back into Department of Health programs.
One of the goals under the Millennium Development is poverty alleviation and health for all. The continued payment for these defective incinerators is depriving the government of funds that should be spent to improve the health of the Filipino people.
$100 million pesos or $2 million per year as payment to a toxic debt is eating up the limited resources we have in the Philippines. Health expenditures have perennially lost out to debt service payments. This is one reason why our commitment in meeting the MDG goals on maternal mortality won't be met.
Pagka nilagnan po yan mamaya gabi, pumupasukin na po ng karayong yan.
In the Philippines, aside from civil society organizations, there were moves by our legislators to call for the cancellation of the debts. In 2008 General Appropriations Act, payments for interest for 17 loans, including the Austrian Medical Waste Incinerator, has been suspended. There is even a legislator's petition from the Philippines addressed to Austrian legislators with the signature of more than 80 the Philippine Congress representatives.
The things that we're doing now is really lobbying not only the Philippine government, but also to lobby and to appeal to the Austrian government and to the European community that 30 technology was transferred to us.
Well, I think it would be a very good step forward that they're willing to recognize that they made a major error, and for them to be able to take that back. This would basically be an example to other countries in the North that you don't take advantage of developing countries.
We have a precedent case in Norway wherein they have cancelled a shipping loan in 1978 and have taken equal responsibility for the failure of this development project. And so we hope other lending countries such as Austria would follow suit in cancelling all these toxic debts.
These are the calls of the civil society in the Philippines, and we are appealing to the European governments, especially Austrian government, to stop or to cancel the loan because what they have brought to us are highly toxic incinerators.
Kung totoo yung Austria sa kanilang layunin na tulungan ang Pilipinas sa environmental management, dapat lamang na makansela tong utang na to.
For the sake of justice, the Austrian government has no option but to unilaterally cancel this debt.
Justice demands a cancellation of the Austrian incinerator deal.
Lenders of toxic debts or illegitimate debts are equally responsible for the failure of such projects and therefore should cancel these kind of debts.